I just stumbled across this free GitHub repo and it will completely change the way you work with AI. So, this open source repo is called Free Claude Code. It has about 45,000 stars and will really allow you to customize which AI models you use. It'll completely optimize your setup. It'll save you a ton on costs and tokens and will make you like way more efficient. So, let me break down what exactly this is and show you how to get it all set up and running. So real quick, this allows you to use Claude Code, Codex, and Pi for free from your terminal app, IDE like VS Code, or from your phone like OpenClaw, and it's also voice supported. So that's already pretty cool. But the most powerful thing about it is the ability for you to choose your own models. So not only can you connect like Claude Code or Codex, but you can also connect any free, paid, or local models to this system, which is really insane. So you can connect up to like OpenRouter. You can like select DeepSeek or Gemini or any of the models from there. Or if you have things like Llama like installed locally on your machine, you can also connect up to your local models. But why would you want to do this? In order to really understand this, there's really two core pieces of this that you need to understand. So the first is the harness and the second is the brain. And so what the harness is, you can think of this like your local program. And if you've been working with Claude Code, these are like all of your markdown files. It's all of your skills or your prompts or the tools that you have already built. And so none of this changes. And so basically any of the new models that you select have access to your harness or all of those files that you have already built. So like you're not wasting any of that work. The brain is the part that's changing, right? That's the model that you are reaching out to. So like I said, it's DeepSeek, it's Gemini, it's Claude, it's Codex or whatever, right? So it's basically you have the ability to control which model is accessing all of the files that you've already created. So the idea behind this is that you can set like your default model. So you can set it as Fable or Opus or Sonnet, or you can actually map them separately. So this is all designed to save you time and to save you tokens. But arguably, this is actually the coolest piece of this. It's one agent, one harness, but it actually allows you to have 4 separate brains. And so what do I mean by this? And so out of the box, the way something like Claude Code works is that you have your main agent, right? And so if I were to be in terminal and I were to type model, right, I can select the model that I want to use for Claude Code. But if I'm doing any tasks that actually require Claude to spawn up different subagents, all the subagents actually inherit the parent model. And so all of your subagents are going to be using like Fable or Opus or the most expensive model, like regardless of how simple the task is. And so this is really inefficient. It's going to cost you a ton of tokens and really it's kind of just a waste. It's totally unnecessary. What's cool about free Claude Code is that it actually allows you to map different models for different tasks. And so you can still have something like Opus or Fable doing the hard work for you. But then for any of like your daily work or your writing work, or maybe some of your coding, like maybe you want to use Sonnet. So you can switch those tasks to be done by Sonnet. And for any of the small stuff, like looking through your local machine or things like that, like you can just fall back to Haiku. So this way you can actually match the model to the job, which just becomes way more efficient. And again, it's just going to be faster and it's going to save you a ton on token usage. But this is really just the tip of the iceberg because really here, these are all still Claude models. But why free Claude Code is so cool is because you can actually connect to all of these different services. So I can still have like Fable as my main agent or like the creative thinker, right? I can still use Opus for like any of my coding tasks, but then I can connect to a service called OpenRouter, which literally gives me access to like every single AI model that exists to have this work on different tasks, or I can collect to Llama, which is a local model, totally free if I want to do some really basic things at absolutely zero cost. So this becomes more powerful, more optimized, and way more cost effective the better you set this up. So if we come down here, it's super easy to install. You can just copy this code if you're on Mac. You can open up a terminal window and you can paste this in. Just asking if I want to install this, and I can go ahead and click yes. It says, do I want to install or verify Codex? And I can click yes if you have Codex. And do I use Pi? I don't currently use Pi, so I'm going to click no. And it says, do I want to use token optimization for collective coding agents? And sure, yes. So on my desktop, it just installed this alias to free Claude Code. You can go ahead and click this and open it up. And so now once I launch this, you can see I now have like this little icon up in the top bar here, and I can just click on Open Admin, and I'm in this admin panel. And now I can literally connect any of these API keys inside here. So these are all of the models that you have access to. And it might be actually recommended to use this with your OpenAI or Codex subscription because it's a little bit looser on the terms than Claude or Anthropic is. So you can connect this to your Codex account. And so now all you have to do is click this, authorize to log in with Codex, and now I'm connected to use any of the ChatGPT or OpenAI models right here inside of free Claude Code. Or if you come down to the bottom here, you can see all of the different providers. And so all you have to do is like put in your different API keys. So I could come over to OpenRouter, create an account over here. And once you're signed in, you can come over to these models and you can see we have access to like literally hundreds of models. And so if I want to do different things with like DeepSeek or Minimax, like you can have this here. And so all you have to do to get your API key is come into personal, come into preferences over here, go into API keys. You can click create a new API key and you can just type FCC for free Claude Code. Set your expiration date if you want it. Set any limits that you have and go ahead and click create. Now you can just copy this, come back over into free Claude Code, paste in your OpenRouter API key, click apply, and now you literally have access to all of the OpenRouter models from a single location. So if I wanted to run this from here using my Codex subscription, I can just type in FCC Codex, ask if I want to trust the folder. I'm going to say yes. And so now I'm in and we can see I've connected here. I don't have access to any of my MCPs, right? Because it's not actually hooked up here. But if I type in model, now I can actually choose which model I use for what. We can see I have access to the OpenRouter models, access to some of the free Claude Code models, all of these things. And so if I had local models installed on my machine, I could set these up here too. If you want to learn how to use Claude Code to build websites, apps, games, and more, and get access to all my resources, just check the link in the description. If you want to see how Anthropic engineers optimize their Claude Code setup, just check out this video right here. I'll see you over there.